Hello everyone and welcome to the public forum for the 15th of March 2022. On behalf of Moonee Valley City Council, I would like to respectfully acknowledge the land on which Moonee Valley is located, that of the Wurundjeri Wurrung people of the Kulin Nation, and I'd like to pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging, and any other Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander people who are watching this streaming today. Although it's not possible for members of the public to join us in person tonight's virtual public forum will be live streamed on our website, and I extend a warm welcome to everyone who is watching. The public forum provides residents with an opportunity to present to council on topics of interest and allows for further discussion, which is not possible at a formal council meeting. And tonight we do have one presentation from a member of the public, from Brian Duggan. Brian, are you here with us today? We might just wait for a moment for Brian to jump online. For those who aren't aware, Brian has 5 minutes to present to us today, and then councillors, we have 5 minutes to ask questions for Brian as well. Brian, can you please turn on your camera and your microphone if you're there? Hi, Brian, you're just on mute.
There we go.
Right.
You actually caught me by surprise. I was out for a walk and I'm actually along the Maribyrnong right as I speak, so I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. It's a lovely part of the world. Brian, we've got about 5 minutes if you wanted to ask or present or do as you please. Yep.
All right. I'm not sure that I can present from my phone. I'm sorry. I plan to do this from home, but let me see if I can. No, I think it's going to be easier if I just talk to it, if you don't mind.
That's fine.
So my question is quite simple. I think it was this, May in 2019, Danny Pearson made the comment that the plans for the level crossing removal hadn't yet been finalised for Moonee Valley, for Puckle Street and Park Streets. We've also seen Dan Andrews last November say that soon all the level crossings will be gone. Now, given this, shouldn't it be a priority for the council prior to the next state election to survey residents and see what their preferred option would be for level crossing removal? Now, as we've discussed, Skyrail's not an option. It's too steep coming up from Ascot Vale. Road under rail isn't an option for those two level crossings. So really the only options, and there's two, would be rail under road and have to flip Buckley Street, or to simply close off the level crossings. So I think really those are the two options that the citizens of Moonee Valley have, so that if there is an announcement that the level crossings are to be removed, which I expect there will be, we would say, well, community consultation has told us that one of those two would be the option going forward.
Thanks, Brian. So did you want, was there a question in regards?
So the question is, will the council survey the citizens of Moonee Valley prior to the next election as to which of the preferred options, either rail under road or simply blocking off Puckle and Park Streets, will be the preferred options?
Yeah, so I'm happy to start by answering that. Obviously, in our advocacy strategy, I've got the wording here. We are advocating for local and sustainable transport modes.
Yep.
In the strategic objectives of MV 2040, including the potential grade separation of Puckle Street and Park Street.
Yep.
And obviously we would welcome communities' feedback on any future sustainable infrastructure projects to assist in its advocacy efforts.
Sure.
However, we need to note that the consultation and engagement process for all level crossing removal projects are the responsibility of the Victorian Government, with council and community as key stakeholders in that process.
Okay, so it's up to the state government, you're saying, to do that surveying to see what the community would want?
The consultation, yes.
Yep. Okay, so it's not up to the... All right, that's fair enough. All right, well, I guess we've got to petition the state government then to do that.
If you just and I don't want to interrupt you from your beautiful walk or run around the river, I might just ask if any other councillors had any questions before we let you get back to what you're doing. Councillors? Councillor Isa?
Look, just quickly, Brian, I know you've been vocal on this for a long time, and whatever people's political thoughts on it or responses to it, look, it is, I just wanted to acknowledge your engagement on the issue because, it does take sort of residents being interested in issues for us to, I guess, pick up on some things. So I just wanted to acknowledge your interest in the issue. So thank you.
Thanks, Councillor. And I realise I've probably annoyed a few people, councillors in particular. But look, this is something I am very passionate about. I think we've gotten it wrong with road under rail at Buckley Street. And I think we need to rectify that because I think it's something that generations ahead of us will have to deal with. And I think there's only one solution, and that is rail under road. And I want to get the community behind us so that if we do go into the next election and the promise is to remove all level crossings, that's what we actually do in Moonee Valley.
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate you joining us this afternoon. This evening, 6:15. Obviously, you're our only submitter of questions tonight, so I will. Yes, but
we've got another 55 minutes, have I? No, sorry.
No, we're about. Yeah, thanks, Brian.
Right.
So we'll say goodbye to you and enjoy the rest of your walk or run, and we will no doubt be in touch. Feel free to reach out if you need to.
Not a problem. Thank you, all councillors and mayor. Appreciate it.
Thank you for everyone.